Hello, Gemini. Happy to see you. It's Kat's Real Life Mystic Tarot. I'm back after 4 years. I work in healthcare, so enough said. I was busy with some other things in the recent past, but I'm back to my tarot channel, and I hope that I can bring it back up to speed. If you'd like to, if you do enjoy the reading, please like, share, subscribe would be great. In any case, all about you, Gemini. Gemini. I had a meditation for you, which was kind of funny. I had a different video running in the background, and um, it was strange. Different images were coming to me, but one was a camel, a camel in the desert, and I'm thinking a camel in the desert. Okay, he has everything he needs, but he's not in a very, comfortable place, but he does have the water, in the humps on the back. This one happened to have two. And then the other video that I had on was somewhat inappropriate wildlife scenes. Scenes that probably would get my video banned. And I'm like, what is going on here? What did I click on? And I guess, if I put that together, I feel like, Gemini, you're the communicator. And the reason I chose that particular video was because it was birds. And and it was a hummingbird. And a hummingbird is a Gemini, creature, And so anyways, I put those two together. And what I got from that was that perhaps, Gemini, you may have offended someone with something you said, kind of leaving you out in the desert. Something you communicated to someone didn't go across well, which I kind of backtracked on in my own mind because I'm like, most Geminis are good communicators. That's kind of what you guys do the best. But the other thing I thought is maybe if you say your truth, that it's going to come across as offensive to whoever your audience is. And that's kind of what I landed upon. That's kind of the one that feels right, is that you want to speak your truth and you're well aware that it may get you into hot water. So that's what I got for that meditation in the beginning. And we're going to do for March, past, present, and future reading. I'm going to start out with my PULP tarot and get kind of a foundation, and then we're going to clarify with the vice versa tarot for you. So this is for Gemini March. What have we got in the past for Gemini? It could be long-term past. It could be recent past. Anything that we can tell Gemini. Okay. Well, I have a lot of cards. So let's talk about the past. Let's see what's happening for Gemini. We'll start with the ones that came out first. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. And then the next two. All right. So what I'm seeing is a quick start, ups and downs in finances, and Ace of Pentacles, funding for something you want to do. Maybe you're waiting on funding. I'm not sure. Like, there's a need for funds. There's a need for more funds. Definitely a need for more funds to keep going in the direction you want to go. Things are not going as well as they should. And there's either a partner or someone that's not handling money or resources well. Maybe a younger person. So we have Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, Chariot, and Swords. So we're kind of looking at a career reading, and oftentimes I'm kind of getting a career reading that throws in some relationship information at some point. But right now we're looking at your financial situation, and it's actually kind of up in the air. There's a need for some investment. There's a need for some outside investment, and there may be a need that someone's spending too much, someone's not handling money well. It could be you. You could have made a bad investment or not great investment, or it's not paying off yet. It might be a good investment that's slow, to happen. So things are not going quite in the direction you'd have them go. And this was in the past. So let's see what's happening now. What's happening now for Gemini? And we're talking about February, March, April. You know, well, April we're going to go with future, but February, March, what's kind of happening now and during this month for Gemini? Let's take this one. Let's take this one. Gemini, what's happening now for you? This is March for Gemini. I'm going to take those. Okay. Let's see what we got. Okay, the King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. And now we have the Six of Cups in reverse, the Magician, and Five of Swords. Okay. So we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. This could be you. This could be someone you're working with. There's been a little bit of not great investment, I think, or there could be a boss or someone you're working with that's not paying you what you're worth. Okay, for a lot of you. And also, okay, so in the past you may not have been, okay, I want to say as productive as you could be. In this case, you might be becoming more productive, but the money is still like someone who's not productive. So the money's not there. You're not looking fondly on the past of your experience at this particular job. So you might be interested in possibly doing your own thing, because we have the Magician here. And Five of Swords is kind of cleaning up the mess after a battle or whatever. So there could be some discourse. Okay, so if you really wanted to, as we meditated in the beginning, say to someone your truth, and it's going to land you in a very poor space with them, kind of get you into hot water. Let's just say that. You might still say it, but be prepared to move on. Be prepared to have a second source of income or something else. So that might be something you're working on. Maybe you're going to do it your own way. Maybe you're going to do it your own way with somebody else or on your own. There's a little bit of a mess to clean up. It would be wise for you to, if you are leaving a job, of course, be careful how you say that thing you want to say. Make sure that it's well, the emotional part of it has been processed mentally, so that when it comes out as truth rather than bitter anger. Okay, he or she was crazy anyways, sort of thing, where they could reflect on it that way. You need to get your point across in a very logical way, so that the respect for you remains if you're thinking about leaving. And you never know when you have to call upon a past job for this or that, you know. So that could be what's going on here. If there's a relationship interest, we see the Six of Cups, someone from the past, someone you might not want to see from the past. So we'll see if that turns out to be anything. So in the future for Gemini, the future for Gemini, in the future for Gemini, Queen of Cups, future for Gemini. What's happening in the future for Gemini? Future for Gemini. We have some information for Gemini in the future. Well, we can't take that, but we can take this one. Future for Gemini. Future for Gemini. Future for Gemini. Okay, there was something here. We have just three right now. Ten of Swords, Queen of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so, okay, so the Page of Pentacles in reverse could be that you don't decide. You handled something so well that you don't decide to change jobs because you used your, you processed your emotional feelings through logic, and you gave a good presentation of your opinion of this job to someone else. And they may have appreciated that, surprisingly. So you may have hung on to your job. Now, there looks like there's a new relationship. Either you're the Queen of Cups or the Queen of Cups comes in. It doesn't have to be a female. Remember, somebody that's emotional, someone that's really kind of beautiful emotionally, may take interest in you, or you may take interest in somebody. And it's kind of the end to ruin. So I'm kind of seeing like, presently you have the ability to make things really work for you. And this is a communication skill. So really process. And I just want to say about this is, I read this somewhere or saw this somewhere, but we need to come to other people after having examined other perspectives versus coming just from a perception, a personal perception. So the problem with that is that takes glucose. And glucose is needed. It takes glucose to process a thought. It takes energy. It takes effort. And that's how kind of media has gotten a hold of us lately, because they're telling you what to think. They're causing emotions, and you're just going with it. You're running with those emotions and taking up those beliefs and whatnot. And you're not using the mental energy to process it through thought. You're not looking at other stations, other channels. You're not seeing other perspectives. You're just going with that emotional perception, which is not really the truth. Fake news, as they say, and I'm not quoting any particular, I'm just saying we have news that tells you one thing on one channel, one thing on another one. And so, I've gotten used to looking at all the channels. Whether I agree or disagree, you need to kind of see things from a different perspective. So this is kind of what you have an opportunity to do here in March, is just see things from different perspectives, and even to triangulate, see this perspective and that perspective, these people from this part of the job, these people from another part of the job, and your own perspective, and put it together and hone in on the truth of what's going on. This is key. And this is key as it shows here in your work situation, in your relationship situation. You have the possibility, it looks like you're going to do it, to ease any of the difficulties you've had with people. And let's face it, many of our difficulties, especially in work and relationships, is with people. And it's usually communication and misunderstanding and not being able to see the other's viewpoint, the ego attachment to our own position. So anyways, enough preaching, but it looks like that's what you've done. So I'm telling you, that's what's happening here in the future. So there's a new person, a new love interest coming in. You may not change a job. You might be able to, just get a promotion or whatnot. The end to ruin is happening here. I'm not going to pull any more cards for the future in this deck, but I am going to clarify here. I really kind of know what this Wheel of Fortune in reverse means. Sorry, I think, Wheel of Fortune upright too. Okay, so interesting. So we got two Wheel of Fortunes, but one's in the reverse and one is upright. Is that upright or in reverse? No, this is upright. Okay, so ups and downs financially. There's nothing more to say about that one. How about this money or some kind of advance or something coming in to help you? Five of Swords. Five of Swords. So maybe there's money mismanagement. It's already gone, and cleaning up kind of what happened there. So the money didn't help you there. It didn't happen. Is there another person, Knight of Pentacles, or is this our Gemini as a Pentacle person? Because we're talking maybe mostly career. Who is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse? Is that Gemini or is that someone else? Sun. Okay, so it looks like the Sun, it's in reverse here. So I believe this is a previous partner, a previous partnership. Previous partnership. So we were saying, like, this person maybe is not doing that great a job, not motivated in any case. Could have been you, could have been somebody else. Tell me about the Chariot in the past. What was the movement in the past for Gemini? What's the movement in the past for Gemini? What move? Is it a physical move? Is it... No, I'm not going to take that. What's the move in the past for Gemini? Or, yeah, Gemini. Okay, so family move. Either you've moved your family... Oh, and also 3 of Cups in reverse. Okay, so it looks like you moved towards people, away from people. It looks like some of your normal 3 of Cups people that you hang out with, you're not associating with. And you're kind of with a new group of people. And it's a little bit better, I think. Well, this is all in the past. So there was a group of people you enjoyed being with and a group that you didn't. And you're moving probably towards the people you enjoy. You're kind of cutting the wheat from the chaff. That's what I think is happening. Cutting the wheat from the chaff there. Okay, tell me about the magician in the present for Gemini. What's happening there? What is the magician about? New ideas, new job. What was it? 9 of Pentacles. This is 9 of Pentacles and 7 of Swords. Okay. I'm guessing that you could have headhunted somebody from another job or brought somebody in that you knew that was terrific. You may have aided here. And besides what we were talking about your communication skills, improving your communication skills, you may have aided the company you're with by bringing in somebody who could handle the things you were complaining about, or adding a new position at the job, suggesting a new position at the job, suggesting new products, or a new, having a IT person right there and available for, you know what I mean? Like a new position. So, yes, you've really helped that job. That's why things are turning around. 5 of Swords again, cleaning up after the mess. Maybe this business was in a bit of a mess and you are, handling it. And move to a Knight of Positions now. How about the money for Gemini? How are things going to go there? How's the money going to go for Gemini? Let's see. Okay, I have 3 here. Oh, I have 4. Okay, so you're seeing the light. There was some negative thinking, some sleepless nights. Maybe the finances were worrying you. So you're seeing the light here. There's still work to do. This is turning, I guess, iron ore into gold. The alchemy. I don't know if that's the correct way to say it, but yeah. So it's a process, but it's a tough process. It takes very, very, very high heat, hammering. Letting the dross go. So there's something going on there. 9 of Cups, the Emperor, okay, so we're getting into relationships too. I mean, things are all improving during March. Things are turning around in March because of you and your skills. Okay, let's talk about this Queen of Cups. Remembering that it could be a male, could be a female. Tell me about this relationship that's coming in. It looks like this was kind of showing a relationship, a new love coming in. Tell me anything you can tell me about a new love for Gemini, or someone coming in the future that's a great friend, but I'm feeling more romance here. Okay, so we have this is the Knight of Wands. So this is someone, okay, Knight of Wands. This person coming in is quite romantic, very, very impassioned, but beware, can be a little bit of a lover boy, let's say. If he's a boy, could be a female too. A player. I guess more often people say player these days. Maybe they don't even say player anymore. There's probably another word. But yeah, so be careful with that. You might want to look at things a different way, meaning this is the Hangman in reverse. You might want to check out other people's reports of this person, or watch how other people react towards this person. But they're very charming and you could have a great time while it lasts. Just be aware and check around, and maybe, question some people that know this person. Anything else about this person? How will you recognize him or her when they come? Okay, there's two things here. Okay, so this person is a winner. Okay, basically, this person is has won on the battlefield, meaning, okay, that could be he makes money or she makes money, they're educated, they're able to outsmart people. There's another thing about this person, beware, they have a sharp tongue, they can kind of eviscerate someone if they want to. This is sometimes an asset. If they're a business person, that they might be a boss or a business person that doesn't pull any punches. So anyways, that might be what triggers you to know this person. And the devil in reverse. So this person has had some experiences with other people, has had some experiences maybe with, let's say, remaking their life. For instance, someone that had some substance abuse issues when they were younger and this maybe turned it around. So they're very, very empowered. So this person might be very empowered. That's how you can recognize that person. Okay, so it looks very interesting. Looks like new romance. The main thing I think is your communication, really being able to process emotional communication into thoughtful, factual communication and turning your life around in March, because you're going to find a new love. You're going to probably not leave the job. You're probably going to get a promotion, and you're really becoming an asset, and it's a communication skill. So number one thing for, and I got this. Oh my gosh. I got two, but I'm going to show you 2 cups. 2 of cups. 2 cups upright. And then we have the Knight of Wands. Again, did I not say I had the Knight of Wands before? Let's see. Okay, this is the Page of Wands and then the Knight of Wands. Okay, so this person will develop with you and still have a little bit of a propensity to be a little bit of a charmer, but they're maturing, and we'll see if they won't get. Okay, one question. Will they get to the point of, will they be able to be a good partner for Gemini or no? Or will they just be a good time? Because it looks like it's a good thing for you anyways, at least for right now. How will this person be for Gemini? Oh my. Okay, so King of Swords. So this person has a possibility of developing. Keep using your skills that you're developing now in communication. And he's going to be brilliant. Someone, quite a leader, someone that has knowledge and wisdom. And this may attract you, and this may keep your relationship going because you know you're with someone that's very good quality, that has very good judgment, that's very sensible and factual. And if you, now on the love scale, the Knight of Swords might not be the most romantic. He's not going to put rose petals, maybe into a bathtub and whatever. He's not going to do that for you, maybe. But if you like to have someone who's a really genuine, salt of the earth kind of person with brains and intelligence, that's who this person will develop into. So that's what I got for you. I'm going to pull one more card for Gemini. Let's talk about, okay, just an overall in March for Gemini. What can we tell Gemini for March? I'm going to go with this one. Grace under pressure. Grace under pressure. I don't know. These are hard to see because they're all very dark cards. Grace under pressure. I think that's what I think this is what you are exhibiting presently in March. Because you did have financial problems. Things were going on. Troubles with other people here, but then you developed a way to handle it, to bring it to your advantage. So grace under pressure is perfect. Take care, Gemini, and I'll see you next month, or maybe in a couple weeks. Thanks.